Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hector. Let's continue the game. So, we finally, through struggling through using the hint system, which wasn't as helpful as it really should have been, we've made progress. It turned out to be pretty linear. We had to get the minute hand for the clock before we could find two more items that were needed to do anything else. It does seem like, though, once we solve the remaining of this, getting the X for the clock, and then also robbing that drug deal or whatever it is for a lot of money by using a red handbag and a haircut. Those things are going to solve the two things that we were supposed to do to finish the negotiation, and I feel like that's probably going to be the end of the game. I couldn't imagine at this length that there's going to be yet a third set of puzzles. And even if there is a third puzzle, it's probably just going to be like a 2 or 3 scene wrap up puzzle, not a full multi area, multiple puzzles thing going on. So I need to switch out this video for the other to get rid of Filthy Rich here.
Hey, Rich, something's wrong with the TV. There's no porn on it.
Sweet the mother of baby.
And he scooted over here, and the customers don't look happy about it.
Hey guys, what you watching?
Let's now go look at
Now's my
this.
chance.
We already know the code. We got
Now,
that.
I'll just have to type in Blind Alley's code.
He never told us what the code was, but I imagine it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I should have been able to guess that. Uh-oh.
So it said something about a mohawk, and I imagine what this is gonna do is laser my hair.
Lasers. I wonder if these are the set off the alarm type or the cut you into tiny pieces type.
Let's see. Let's try the switch.
I don't really want to turn my head to look at it, but my keen police instincts tell me it's a switch of some kind. I can't go anywhere till I turn these lasers off.
And it doesn't look like there's anything else here, so double click the switch.
Nothing. Now, that was a puzzle. No access to basement. Well, that's obvious. I can see why it's boarded off. Those stairs have more holes than my underpants.
Let's try the drill on this.
So I can fall down a bug-eaten stairway of death. There must be another way down.
Okay.
It's a hand scanner to open the door.
So I guess I'm not coming back this way.
It looks like some sort of high-tech digital hand scanner. No, just one of those handicapped door switches.
Alright, so upstairs we go.
Filthy Rich's office. There's got to be something incriminating I can take this place down with.
So look at the stack of porn.
Some people dread going to work, but at least Filthy Rich is doing what he loves. Some people dread going.
Alright, so we have a hidden envelope. Let's look at this.
An envelope discreetly placed beneath the leg of his desk. Could it be a blackmail payment from a local politician photographed in a compromising situation? Oh, bollocks. It's a birthday card from his aunt. Oh, there's got to be something else here.
Look at the picture.
Oh, it's better. Or matching posters, I mean. Well, there's always something in behind pictures in places like this.
It's a wig. Let's go ahead and take that. That'll help.
Well. Not exactly incriminating, but certainly embarrassing. Well, it's not really my style, but you do have to admit it's rather distinctive.
And we can't take the bra.
Shag pile, no doubt. Shag pile, no doubt.
Let's look at the desk.
Man's desk sometimes holds secrets not even he knows about. No. No. Bollocks. My thorough search turned up nothing. Not even a stash of brandy.
So, hidden papers. Let's look here.
Thin stack of papers stashed under his phallic carpet. Could it be something illegal? Bugger ration. Just something not illegal. No, let's keep going.
Look at this picture.
Nice pair of matching posters on me. Nice pair.
No, there's nothing back behind that.
Reminds me of my college dorm room.
Interesting, it didn't play the audio there.
Reminds me of my college dorm room.
Let's try that again. I don't think they... Either there's a bug here, or they didn't record that line. Which, that's a problem. Why put the dialogue in there if you didn't record it? So we've looked everywhere except for the window, and we already kind of knew that it was the window, but I didn't know about the wig. So look out the window.
X marks the spot. I wonder if the clocksmith could use an extra one while I'm here, in case his one falls off.
So now we just drill the X.
Here's to our health. So, tell me about yourself.
Hey, I can see the park from here. Those damn kids are still raving on breath mints.
And we don't have the drill anymore. So
That heads back downstairs.
I don't think I have any reason to do anything here. Now, do I really have a reason to even shut down the pawn shop? Yes, I do, because that was one of the 3 quests that were asked of us.
Make time for safety doesn't seem to be very popular with the gents.
Let's go and take it, just in case. Just in case we need it again.
Well, this ought to shut that clocksmith up. Let's open up the delivery hatch to the basement. I swapped a perfectly good junkie for that door, and now look at it. What a waste.
So down I go here.
Came up short in Rich's office, but maybe his basement is a different story. Gotta be something down here that'll give Rich a shakedown. And what is that awful rank?
Look at the frayed cable.
Heavy voltage cable. Maybe his industrial washer is in for repairs.
Let's go and take that. 3-wire cable. It would probably be 4-wire if it was an industrial walk. We have building supports. We have a box of returns. I have the light bulb.
There's power down here.
Maybe we can electrocute something.
What in the name of... He really will allow anything to be returned.
So, if we have something that vibrates, and we can put it on the building support,
Can't be asked.
maybe we can overpower them.
Well, those things together, not bloody likely.
How about this with this?
I can't combine those things. Dodgy wiring. This socket's hooked up to the mains.
This to this.
That ought to pack quite a charge.
And let's try the cable switch and see if this tears down the wall.
This ought to produce a good jolt when I'm ready for it. This ought to produce a good...
So are you ready for it?
They're all full of vibrators. Used vibrators. I thought it smelled rank in here.
So then the question is the building supports.
Now you're just being stupid. What are you? These supports are pretty bug-ridden. I'm surprised Filthy Rich hasn't fallen through the floor before now.
Let's see.
This beam looks sturdy enough. Maybe a little shove. It's going to take more than a good shove to take this place down.
See, and I just don't know. I just don't know.
This ought to produce a good jolt. This ought to produce...
Maybe I'm supposed to add
can't be asked.
Add a liquid to it later so that it shorts out good and proper. Let's see. Anyways, I think if I use this item here with this, they combine into the disguise.
Recognize me.
I think I could go to the clock tower and give him the X. And go this way. And see, he's up here working. So let's go ahead and give him the X2. We're solving puzzles.
Pain in the arse getting it up that ladder. Would have been a bigger pain in the ass for me. True enough.
So that should fix the clock.
X looks good up there. Bit garish, perhaps. That sneaky busker's selling knockoff handbags right under my nose, literally.
And we could talk to this
How'd
guy.
you get up here? You know, same way I always do.
We could try this with this. Ah. So time had passed and I could get some moonshine.
That's strong stuff. Even the vapor took the air off me knuckles.
Alright. So we know kind of what to do now. Let's go to the park and see if we can rob the guy. Let's see this.
Be home.
I'm not exactly sure I remember where I was supposed to
Rubbish
hide.
everywhere. Rubbish everywhere.
Come on, to the path. So I'll have to go back to the bathroom and... Well, the shady overgrowth. So I use this with the shady overgrowth.
I can't combine those things.
Maybe I just walk.
Nothing back there but abandoned smut bags and coach pokers.
What was it?
That turd burglar's gone. Let's see what he wrote in the store. Here I sit, broken-hearted. No, that's not it. Hang on, this looks promising. Bring 25k in small bills to the bush out front of the public toilets. For identification, I'll be sporting a distinctive hairstyle and holding a red designer handbag. You want the thing? Bring the cash. Don't be late. Well, that's very descriptive and convenient.
So we don't know what the
Sounds like
thinking
a good
is.
opportunity to make a bit of cash. I just need a distinctive hairstyle and a red handbag.
Like, I can put this in there,
Those things together, not bloody lightly.
or this in here,
Now you're just being stupid.
or this in here,
Can't be asked.
or we'll even try this in here.
What are you, an idiot?
I guess it doesn't matter.
My own mother wouldn't recognise me.
See, I'm trying to put on the disguise, but it's not
My
working.
mother wouldn't recognise me. Oh, I think it smelled better inside.
And the bush outside the public toilets.
This better work.
Okay, you can only put it on here.
I feel a bit stupid.
Distinctive hairstyle, red designer handbag. It's in.
Hmm.
You better have brought the thing. If he's jerking us around, you know what to do.
Sounds like a gorilla.
I brought the cash. You bring the thing.
Let's just start with what thing?
What thing?
The thing.
Of course I brought the thing. Let's just ask.
What thing?
That thing.
What thing?
The thing.
Okay, that's just gonna go in circle. Okay, of course I brought the
Of
thing.
course I brought the thing.
Good. Show me the thing.
I'll show you the thing when I see the cash. How do I know you're the guy who needs the thing? Question him.
How do I know you're the guy who needs the thing?
You put in my chain.
Or maybe it's you who's pulling my chain.
Yeah? Well, listen, funny man. If I was pulling your chain, you'd know about it.
You're right. Sorry.
Glad that's cleared up. Now, hand over the thing.
Let's see.
Of course I brought the thing.
Good. Show me the thing.
I'll show you the thing when I see the cash.
I'll show you the thing when I see the cash.
Trust me, I brought the cash. Now, where's the thing?
Show me the money and maybe I'll show you the thing.
Show me the thing, and you can just take the damn money.
Maybe. Did you bring the cash?
I just told you I bought the cash. Now, where's the thing?
Okay.
Of course I brought the
Of course I brought the thing.
Show me the thing.
Let me just grab the thing for you.
Let me just grab the thing for you.
You telling me the thing's in there?
No, I was actually going for my gun. And maybe would you expect the thing to fit in here?
Maybe. Would you expect the thing to fit in here?
Would you?
Well, you and I both know the thing's too.
To what?
Whoa. Too big, too delicate, too awkward.
What was we talking about?
Just hand over the thing before Kimbo has to slap it out of you.
Alright, I'm ready to deal.
Alright, I'm ready to deal.
Listen, Featherhead, you either have the thing or you don't. I'm a very busy man.
Wait. I thought you were supposed to bring the pot. thing. Let's go with this one.
Wait, I thought you were supposed to bring the thing.
What the hell is this? You pulling my chain?
Am I supposed to...
I am definitely not pulling your chain.
I'm going in circles.
Now, where's the thing?
What thing?
The thing.
Alright. I'm ready to
All
deal.
right, I'm ready to deal.
Listen.
I think I'm just gonna have to go through all of these.
You're busy. Let me tell you about my morning.
Enough. The thing. Now.
Can't we discuss this like adults?
Listen, numbnuts.
Who you calling numbnuts, cob jockey?
What the hell is this? You pulling my chain?
You got me. I'm pulling your chain.
You know what happens to people who pull my chain?
Litigation, something. You said what you to pull out my spine.
I wouldn't know because none who have pulled your chain have ever been heard from again.
So you do know me. Now, back to the thing.
Okay. So,
All right, I'm ready to deal.
Listen, Featherhead. You either have the thing or you don't. I'm a very busy man.
let's try
You
this
tosspot,
one.
You don't think I'm stupid enough to bring the thing with me, do you?
What are you saying? Where's the thing?
I'm saying I don't have the thing. Only an idiot would actually have brought the thing.
Only an idiot would have actually brought the thing.
So you're saying you don't have the thing?
Think about it. What security do I have? How do I know that once I hand over the thing, your monk is not going to tear me arms off and pick his fleas with them?
Well,
That's right, I don't. So here's how it's going to play out.
Finally, it just gave up.
And once I know I'm safe, I'll call you with the location of the thing. We clear?
that sounds fair to me. Kimbo? I'll be expecting your phone call. You've got 1 hour.
Cross my heart.
Well, that took a lot of work.
The dumbest. Ooh, spoke too soon.
Hey, Featherhead, what are you trying to pull?
Huh?
You don't even have my number.
Oh, right.
It's 02890423983. If I don't answer right away, it means I'm in the car. Might get me by text. Cheerio.
Oh, I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe that worked either.
Out there, somewhere, there's a guy walking around with a thing. Boy, he's going to be pissed.
So that was a lot of work, and I don't really feel like I solved the puzzle there as much as I just exhausted every option in the dialogue. So not hugely fun. In general, point-and-click adventure conversations, conversation puzzles aren't usually the greatest anyways, but when they're done somewhat right, it's kind of fun. I remember in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which is a very old point-and-click adventure, there's a certain point where you can actually talk past an enemy or talk past several enemies even if you do it right. But if you fail, then you have to go into a boxing minigame and punch your way through it. And that, I think, is a better response than just having me go in circles over and over again, trying every single combination without giving me really any hints or anything. You can totally see why Telltale eventually got completely away from conversation puzzles and just went to conversation options that once you picked it, or if you picked nothing under a certain timer, it just moved on to the next sentence, and you couldn't go back very much and repeat things. Although, in even The Walking Dead season 1, there were actually a few places where you could go talk to a person and then have the same conversation a couple times. We're supposed to give the money to this guy.
There you go. £25,000.
No! Say it isn't true.
Oh, believe me, I wish it wasn't.
My dream has arrived. I never thought this day would come.
The day Hector just hands over a briefcase of cash to a complete ball sniffer, me neither.
Oh, Hector, imagine what this town could be if there were more people like you living in it.
Yeah, imagine.
Hey, not to push it, but have you got plans for the rest of that change jar?
Oh,
Hector, you're a true saint.
I really wish people would stop saying that.
In all the years I've been handing out these badges, finally I know the answer. Who cares about Clappers Wreake? You do, my friend. You do.
Enough. I've got things to do.
Operation Clappers Cleanup is about to begin.
Where'd he go?
Just elevated himself out there of
Pretty
the
easy
place.
to come in first when no one else can be bothered to enter.
Let's go ahead and take this.
Pretty easy to come.
Nope. And so that eliminated 2 of our items, so we only have the who cares button, the video, and the alcohol. Let's go back to the pawn shop now. We've accomplished 2 of the goals that the hostage taker demanded. Now I think if we put this with the vibrators,
Now you're just being stupid.
or this with the building support.
Okay, clocksmith. Let's see if your stomach is stronger than these building supports. But you better watch where he steps, drives.
Let's see if we can hit the eroded things there.
Vibration. One good shake and this whole place will be down around the ears.
Okay, so let's pull
Better
this.
watch that health and safety video.
Let's double click this.
Ready for a shakedown. Brings a tear to my eye. Must be the asbestos.
Again, the audio in the cutscene way lower than the rest of
If
the
anyone asks, you didn't see it.
game. And the game is saved. I've done all 3.
Alright, Crossstay, I've done everything on your list. If you let them go now, I can still make the lunch special at the Broken Arms.
Huh? You think that's all? Town's fixed now, is it? You do a little spring cleaning and we all just go home. Is that it?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, no, no. I have much bigger plans for this town. You were so proficient at completing my first list of cards. I have a whole set of new ones for you. Now write this down. Number 4, clean the deck scene out of the public fountain. Number 5, have the flower beds in the central town spread out at least 3 of the 10 commandments. Number 6,
Food for the hostages has arrived.
What toppings?
Mushroom, sweet pork, pepperoni.
I'd like to offer myself in trade for the hostages.
I'm testing the pizza. As I approach the building, slowly and deliberately.
Did you place the puppets?
Feel I'm about to store a bed.
I'm picking up something.
Bloody stairs.
Episode 2 coming in the fall of 2011, so it is 2011. So I didn't hear any of that because it was so quiet. Hopefully you could hear it better. But it seemed like at the last second there, Hector determined something was up as far as the pizza, or maybe he was just being silly. We've got a good list of people here that worked on this, but I'm not sure how many of these people are actually like from Telltale. Like none of them. The rest of them now are Telltale people. Another thing I realized here is that we were getting text on the screen subtitling for the gameplay in some places, but maybe it was stopping. I can't even remember. It seemed like at the end I was not seeing that that on-screen text, and I certainly wasn't seeing it in the cutscenes. There's a definite lack of polish here in this game. This was created with the Telltale tools, so that tells me that this game was at least in part of Strand Looper's idea was to use it as have it published by Telltale, at least. This is another.
Well, look at you, all proud of yourself. You got to the end of my game. Well, bravo. Get yourself over to www.thehectorfiles.com/aren't I a clever clogs to get your free gift. It's not a very good free gift, as you probably gathered by the word free. Then head down the pub for a pint. You'll have to pay for the pint yourself, though, tosser.
I like the idea of Hector, though. It would have been kind of cool to see him as the beginning of something. But obviously, 6 years later, he's nowhere to be found. This again feels kind of like a one of these Telltale games that they did in their early careers, where they really didn't support the artists or do much with it, because Telltale was a very small company, and then they did The Walking Dead season 1, and then they immediately ballooned into a very ambitious company. Arguably, they still very much are a very small company, but there's certainly some issues there. Like, I have half a mind just to turn the audio up higher. Hopefully people could hear all of this. Otherwise, this whole series has been a waste. I think it's good. Overall, I generally liked it. It had a few bugs, missing dialogue on one thing. It was a little too linear, but mostly open-ended. The episodic nature of this game is not going to really help it, knowing that there's only 3 episodes, because either at the end of episode 3 they're going to promise an episode 4 that never happened, or they're just going to wrap up the story. I still don't believe in the episodic game releases. This has been acceptable in length, but it would have been better if it was just all one big game. Particularly since the story here did not wrap up at all. I kind of wish people could put down in the comments if they know of any other British style games. As I think about it more and more, there's very, very little. I'm not sure there's a huge video game industry in the UK or Britain. So that might explain a lot of that. It's also probably very easy, if somebody is making a game in UK, to just make it Americanized and go for that much larger market than to highlight and celebrate being really British. This was a very, very British game, and I enjoyed it for that particular. If this was set just in the United States and it was the same style of jokes, it wouldn't be that funny, really. It would just feel crass. It would feel like something like Leisure Suit Larry, just crass for crassness sake. And in all honesty, is crass for crassness sake, but I found it entertaining for what it was. So far, pretty good. Let's wrap up here. I don't really need to fully wrap up my entire thoughts on the series just with episode 1. So that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.